Hi guys, welcome to the second episode of Heart to Heart with a Hive. As Robert Frost said, no tears in the writer, no tears in the reader. No surprise in the writer, no surprise in the reader. So, in an attempt to know who these authors are, who make us laugh, who make us cry, the Hive has come up with a heart to heart season with the authors. And as the tagline of the hashtag love says, from one heart to another. So, this is the session. It's going to be full on, heart to heart conversation. My name is Priya, and it gives me immense pleasure to introduce and invite the first author. She needs no introduction. She's blown our minds with her horror stories and story in Route 13 and thriller in Blood Runs Cold and heartwarming story in Tea with a Drop of Honey. Let's see what she has in the hashtag love. And she dons multiple hats with aplomb. So here is Anshu Bojnagarwala. Hi,
Hi,
Anshu.
hi, Priya. Hi,
Welcome,
guys.
welcome,
Thank you so
welcome
much. Thank you
to
so
Heart
much.
with Hi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well on this lovely Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you excited?
Oh yes, it's my first interview, so yes, I'm very excited and little nervous too. To be truthful.
Wow. It's about to get more exciting. We have another guest with us. So the
Yes.
second author that we have, she is not a new name either. She has written The Date, which got published in the Tea with a Drop of Honey, and now Love Virtually. And she writes with a panache all her stories. Let's welcome Rashmi Raj. Hi,
Hey
Rashmi.
guys, hi.
Welcome to the
I'm
show.
Anju. Hi Priya.
Hi, Rashmi.
How how are
Yeah,
you, Rashmi?
good, good. I'm good.
Yeah. So, what do you guys? Should we start like with the show with
Yes,
questions
please.
Yes, go ahead.
already? Okay, so what do you guys do apart from writing? What is like passion or some interesting fact that you want our readers to know? Anshu, will you do the honors
Uh,
first?
yes. So when I'm not writing, I read. I think that's what most authors do. You need to read to be able to write. Uh, I love gardening, so I do potter around. Like some bit of it on my at my windowsill. It's a small kitchen garden. I have some herbs like lemongrass, mint. Then I have chilies. I have lemons. So yes, I enjoy that. And in fact, not many people know, but I have started my own. It's a small cloud kitchen that I have started that serves homemade laddus, cookies, and jams. So that's my latest venture. And thanks, Priya, for asking me this question because now I think I hope you peeps you have all noted it down, and I'm looking forward to some orders from you.
And I
On
have
the
tasted. I can vouch for it. It's just yummy laddu, and the ingredients. She just picks the best ingredients, the best quality, and taste is definitely it's very awesome with this. So I can
thank
vouch
you,
for
Priya.
it. Must try. Yeah. What about you, Rashmi? What do you do when you're not writing?
When I'm not writing, I'm reading. Like Anshu said, it's
Right.
either reading or writing. I think they go hand in hand generally. So
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely.
I love watching movies, stories, right? So in another form. So I like movies, watching movies,
Yeah.
and the new thing is baking in the past
Oh,
year.
Oh wow,
oh
Yeah,
wow.
that's interesting.
yes, yes.
So as you
Baking
said,
and
movies. It's just
yeah,
yeah, it's a kind of research for us writers. I always say this to my
yes,
husband and everyone that when I am watching a movie, and my husband says, "Why are you watching like movie every night?" I say, "This is researching. Okay, this is part of my
yes,
job."
yes. It's part of the job. It is.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
So, what was that defining moment, when you decided to be you want to be a writer? This is what you want to do. Do you remember that defining moment or, Rashmi?
Oh,
Is it a
um,
most natural thing for you? There's just,
It is. It is. Yeah. It comes more naturally than speaking, I guess. It's easier to write and then reread it rather than just spontaneously talking. Some people are very good at that, but yeah, writing comes naturally. And I'm kind of an introvert, kind of a shy kind of person, so it's very difficult for me to actually say something to people I don't know or have just met. So I would rather just walk around with. So
That's why
this
it
thing.
resort to writing. Whatever you want to say, just write it.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
much
most
easier.
of us
Yeah.
writers are. Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's just that it comes more naturally, and it comes more easily, and it's more from the heart. And when I say, I have to think twice, am I saying the right thing, am I making a mistake? It's much easier when I read, I can actually see it. Okay, I'm not making any mistake when I'm saying this. So yeah. And for
Yeah. So as you
defining
said, most
moment,
of us write.
yeah,
Yes.
yes, we prefer writing, as writers, I think, more. But you asked for defining moment, I don't have any. I have been writing for as long as I can remember, since I was very young, I guess. I have always had this, like little diary where I used to just keep notes and stuff. Nothing, no journaling or anything like that, but just notes in the form of little scenes, little stories where, uh, so something I happened today, something I felt today, it'll go in the form of a little story in that diary, and it's been there. I still have that diary.
Okay. So how long you been writing, Rasmi?
Uh, okay, professionally for 10 years, and five
Wow,
of those are in fiction. Yeah,
that's great. That's awesome. Where can we read them? You have a blog or somewhere where we can?
I do have. Yes, I do have a blog.
Okay.
I think it's been a little dormant for the past 1 year, but yeah, there are a lot of there are a lot of other stories in blogs there, and you can take a look. It's called as Rashmi's
Yeah, yeah.
Space. You can look it up.
Okay, great. We will do that.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Anshu, do you? What about you?
So
Your
Priya, I don't
defining
think,
moment.
yeah. So defining moment, I don't think I have a defining moment as such, because I seriously can't recall one moment where I have felt like, like now I should write. I think it happened when I was very small. I just wanted to write stories that I had heard. I just wanted to pen them down in my own words, and that's when it started. And then it continued because, I realized that I couldn't find people to listen to me. I mean, I just couldn't get hold of a person and start narrating my stories. So, so it was better to write in my diary, and later on, of course, on a blog, and let random people find them and read it. Because, like making your mother or your siblings to sit and listen to your stories was actually, I realized it was not a very, I think, not for me, but people were just not ready to do that.
I think most
So
of
yes,
us started by telling our kids stories, when we ran out of stories,
I
or, keep saying, yeah. I think that's how I started to feed this is what I used to do, feed my son and just make up stories. I think that's how I developed the passion. That at least there's someone who's listening and not making bad faces. So I think that's how I started.
agree, agree. Yes. I think all parents are a bit creative on that front, but then not everyone writes. You can
Yeah,
make your own
definitely.
stories, but then writing is a different ball game.
Hmm. Right. So we published hashtag love on 14th Feb. So what did you guys do on 14th Feb, Valentine's Day? How did you celebrate? Or do you believe in one day for love, or you believe in all days are of love for love? What do you believe in? Anshu?
Anshu.
Priya, after 14 years of marriage, now the Valentine's Day is just another day. Seriously. And as you said,
It gives you,
celebrating
a
one.
reason to, just, yeah, have a, romantic dinner. I am a very, romantic person, so I like these things. Just play music, or go for,
Uh,
a dinner, candlelight dinner. Do something fun. Anything. It can be pottery making, whatever.
Yeah, so we do that, but then it not necessarily on Valentine's Day, because yeah, if because we are in a nuclear setup, and my daughter is still young, and I'm gonna just leave her and go. So whenever she goes for a sleepover at a friend's place, or if we have parents come over and staying with us, that's when we have our Valentine's Day, or date night. So yes, we
Right,
grab it
right.
when we can.
That's great. What about you, Rashmi? You, what
Yeah,
did you
I
do
agree with Anshu.
on Valentine's
I,
Day?
I
Yeah.
okay, I agree with Anshu. Grab it when you can. Because you don't get, with children, growing children in the house, you just don't get these moments enough. And when you do get, you really don't know what to do. It's like,
And they can't be
uh,
just, one day to celebrate love. It's
Right.
yes, yes, there
they
can't
can't
be
be just
because
one day.
no, no, I don't think there can be. And I mean, if you ask me this Valentine's Day, I was probably just, sorting groceries for the week. It was a Sunday, I guess. And that's all I was doing. Yeah, because I mean, because it's true. After a certain number of years after you're married, it's difficult to even find a single movie that you both, want to watch.
Oh, you said it, Rashmi.
Initially it's like, okay, I don't mind watching what you like, even if I don't like it, and he'll do the same. But then you get married, and then there are like 14 years gone, and you have a 12-year-old, 13-year-old running around, and you're like, lagao yaar, cartoon lagao, khatam karo.
That's awesome. Yeah. Watching cartoon on Valentine's Day. That's also in a
It
kind
doesn't
of
get better than that.
love in another form. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
So
yes,
which
yes.
brings us to the question. The hashtag love has all kinds of love. Love in its all form. So which is your favorite story if you have read it or looking forward to read? Which is your one of the or two, three couple of stories from the hashtag love? Anshu, will start with you on this
Priya,
question.
that was not. I don't think I'll reply to that question of yours. I mean, you're putting me in a spot. You know that.
it's like choosing
You
from your
agreed
children,
when you
which is your
agreed
favorite channel.
Oh, no, no. Or
when you
let me be
agreed to do
diplomatic.
the
No,
interview.
no. Let me be diplomatic. I loved all the stories in love.
Yes,
They were a
Ah,
beautiful collection. All 20 of them, all
yeah,
so different from one another, like from one another. They were like so varied, and so I was like really zapped by the imagination, by the creativity of people. कि कितना अलग अलग सोच सकते हैं लोग एंड on love वही flowers and but I what I liked about the stories from love anthology was that they were not just your chocolate and flowers and I'll die for you kind of love. They were very different. Like I loved Rashmi's story. Like it was about virtual dating. I'm like virtual
yeah,
dating. Uh, it was so right there. It was so contemporary, right? कि अभी pandemic चल रहा है और virtual dating हो रही है. And then I liked Namrata's and Narayani's stories about married couples finding love in everyday mundane. Like so it is something that we live every day, and this is the kind of love that we share with each other, with our spouse now. So yes, I liked Priya. Your story took me to like I read your story and it was like कि मैं तो विश्वामित्र और मतलब मुझे I just had that uh, दिमाग में हाँ there's a picture, that's an image that floated right in front of my eyes about that beautiful Padmini, and that was awesome. Like some beautiful stories we have in love. So it will be very difficult for me to choose one or say that नहीं यही मेरी favorite है. That's not
yeah.
the
I
case.
agree. They're like very beautiful stories, and you have to read it to understand what Anshu means. So please check it out, guys. If you have not read it, this is your time to get it and read it. And thank you, Anshu. I am glad that you like my story. So, Rashmi, what about you? Have you read
I
it
am
or are you looking forward to read?
actually no. I am looking forward to read. I haven't yet gotten the chance. I have got the book, but I haven't yet gotten the chance to actually read all the stories. And I mean,
Yeah.
unlike Anshu, I don't have the advantage of having read all the stories, in advance.
Yeah, yeah. Soon
So
then,
yeah, I will have
soon then
to take them
I'll
one
call
at a
you,
time.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
I'll ask
Yes.
you this question again once you read it. I'll call you
We
and
should. Yes.
ask you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
But yeah, there
okay.
are some stories like I heard yesterday on the first Heart to Heart you guys were talking, and the
Yeah, yeah,
magician's story they were talking about, and it has intrigued me. I think
yeah.
I'm looking forward to reading that
Yeah,
one.
what a story.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and I think Anshu's is the Moonlight Affair. I got it right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, that itself, the name itself is so intriguing. It just takes me back to, one of those Ruskin Bond stories we have all read, of that, some lady in some tower somewhere else. And, so maybe, that's also something I'm looking forward to. And with a name like Padmini, I think, yeah, I have to read your story anyways. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Please read and give your
yes,
feedback.
I will, yes, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So, since it's it's all about love, so you can't escape it. So please, about time you disclose what was your first crush? Do you remember your
Ooh,
first
Anshu.
crush? Like puppy
Yes, who
love
can
or
forget? Who can forget the first crush?
yeah,
Yes.
in school, college, some teacher maybe or a batchmate. Rashmi,
Oh, okay. I thought Anshu was going first.
I'm
Okay.
picking whoever is not ready. Okay, anytime. Anyone.
Okay, then you're a very good face reader. So yeah, no. For me, it's Pierce Brosnan, the actor.
Oh,
Yeah, and
All of us,
puppy love
it's
they
just
call it.
it's a heartbreaker.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
yes, very much. I think I was 13 when I saw him. Cable TV was new, and Star World was like, you know. So I saw him for the first time. I think I was just 13 at the time, and I was like, okay, mind blown. You know what a 13-year-old girl's, you know, heart
Yeah,
is
yeah. We all
like. It's
been there,
just beating.
done that.
Yeah, yeah. So
Wearing
I
heart on
don't.
the sleeve, like ready to give it
Yes,
away.
yes. Only mine was like, like he was right there in the TV, and it was very difficult to actually give the heart. But yeah, I don't think I have gotten over him still.
So talking about Remington Steel, Rashmi?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
See,
I know, I know.
you know, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. Remington Steel, and I don't think I have missed a single episode. I actually even have DVD collection, of Remington Steel till date.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. You don't get
That's
over your
awesome.
first crush, yeah.
Never,
Agree.
like never.
Ever. Yeah.
Anshu, what
Agree.
about you? Who was your
So
first crush?
so mine was an actor too. So for me it was Salman Khan. And I
Ooh.
was
Oh,
younger than Rashmi. I was 10 when Maine Pyar Kiya had released.
Yes.
And when I saw that 25-year-old handsome Salman Khan, like gyrating his hips to मेरे रंग में रंगने वाली, I was like, बस यही है और कोई चाहिए ही नहीं.
yeah.
I
No.
don't think I have ever, outgrown that crush. It's been more than 30 years, but it's still been like,
It's
in
difficult
for me.
to yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you still like him or
No, I still like him, though I have had other people, like as like Pierce Brosnan, I like him a lot. I like Mark Ruffalo. I like Gregory Peck. I love Cary Grant.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Salman is Salman. So he still
your
remains
husband's
my.
watching the show?
No, he's not here, like, but doesn't matter because he knows that. He knows that इसका कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think about love? I mean, what is your idea about love? You romantic person, how much you are in love with the idea of love, Anshu? I know you're more of
Uh,
a practical person now. I should have asked this 10
yeah.
years ago. Little late.
No, I was a very this thing. I was a what do you say, very romantic girl in the sense, not romance, but I used to love all love stories. I have grown up reading Mills and Boon, so you can imagine a young girl, uh, being fed, like reading those stories, having an मतलब वही romance, love was very typical, very childlike, very this thing कि हाँ ऐसा ही love होता है. But as I have grown, I have realized that I have like that वो chocolate और वो I'll die for you, and that if I don't marry or something, whatever, that all consuming love is not. Thankfully, it's behind me. And at my age,
Yeah.
I'm more about about people, about partners who you can trust, who you can, where you give each other space to grow. So that's my kind of love now. Okay, where you're comfortable in
Right.
your
Right.
skin and with that person around. वहाँ पे अगर वो 2 घंटे नहीं दिख रहा है कहीं, तो it's not like कि कहाँ गया, who is he hanging out with? No, you have your life, you live yours. I have my life. I live. So as Rashmi said, that we don't even watch the same movies together because we have realized that after all these years, I don't like your brand of movies, you don't like my brand of movies, so why torture each other? Let's up, let's be happy with what we are doing, and let's
Yeah.
spend time with things where we what we like to do, like
Yeah.
do things what we like to do together. So that makes more sense for me. So that is my definition of love now.
I think Netflix
Yeah.
has also spoiled us. When we used to go to,
Yeah.
watch movies in the theater, we didn't have any option. We used to hold each other's hand and watch any movie, whichever movie. Now I think Netflix
Very true.
has spoiled us.
Very
Agree,
true.
agree.
Yeah, Rash.
सब लोग एक
What
पकड़ के
about
बैठ जाओ एक एक कोने में. You just watch whatever you want. It's much more comfortable.
हाँ, सबके पास कोई
yeah.
मोबाइल पे देख रहा है, कोई टीवी पे देख रहा है, कोई टैबलेट पे देख रहा है. Everybody has the access, so it's easier now. It's
Yes.
made our life easier also. So yeah.
Technology has ruined our, this whole love thing and killed romance.
No, ruined
What
नहीं
about
होगा.
you, Rashmi?
Yeah, no, I don't think it ruined the thing. I think it gave us more. See, it is a torture, right? If I like romantic comedies and my husband is all for the Fast and Furious kind, it's difficult for the two of us to reconcile and say कि अच्छा ठीक है मैं अब 1.5 घंटा I have to commit to the kind of movie. This is better because I will take you know मैं 1.5 घंटा यहाँ 1.5 घंटा वहाँ, and then you come back, and when you come back you're both happy, doing what you have liked doing. You're both comfortable doing what you're doing. And then when it comes to something you want to do together, it's a decision, it's about some talk. It's much easier because everything else that would have been a kind of resentment is all out of the way. So yeah, love is
Yeah.
is प्यार दोस्ती है. Love is friendship, trust, you know not to sound like Shah Rukh
yeah.
Khan, but that's the thing, right? To be comfortable with who you are
Yeah.
and who the other person is, right? And grow together, thrive together.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's true. Growing together.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful thing. So, Rashmi, let's come to your story. Your
yeah,
protagonist meets over a dinner date in the previous
yeah.
one, the date, which came in the
Yes.
tea with a drop of honey. And now the virtual coffee date. What's next? Where are we going next to have the date? And what is your ideal date like? What is your
Okay.
idea of perfect date?
Okay. I'll answer your first question first about the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
date. It's like, see, the characters generally have a mind of their own. They'll
Yeah.
just decide where to go, what to do, and as you know, it's very difficult to rein them in and say कि नहीं नहीं मुझे ये पसंद है यहाँ मत जाओ. So let them
That's true.
just
That's
go
true.
ahead and have their date where they'll have it next. But my date, which I have not, the kind that I'm going to say is not the kind I have had before. So it should be somewhere in a book cafe, where the two of us meet and we have coffee, we have cakes, and then we read books, and we continue reading till it is closing time, and we discuss books, and then we go back and continue at my place. That's why the discussion and the reading, and it just goes like that. I think that's
Yeah.
the best
Once
date.
I was, I That is the first story I was writing for #love. Let me let out this secret. My character
Okay.
also chose to go to the same book cafe you were talking about.
There
It
you
was
go.
going, but I think I got the idea of Padmini and I did that.
Yeah.
So
So next
Anshu,
time.
what is your idea of? Yeah, maybe. What's your idea of perfect date? We're taking
Perfect
that
date.
question from Rashmi's story and throwing it at you.
Right. No, so my perfect date is like, sitting on a beach, listening to the gentle waves with a glass of wine in my hand, of course. And, just sitting peacefully, quietly, just enjoying the calm of the place. No talking, nothing. Just enjoy karo. ना तुम कुछ बोलो ना मैं कुछ बोलूंगी. So that's
That's
what I
very
want to do.
romantic.
That's very romantic. Yes.
Hamoshi.
That's
No, because
romantic in itself.
I think that people should learn to be quiet around each other rather than just talk, because talking to हर कोई कर सकता है. Like let's enjoy let's enjoy, you should learn how to be comfortable in each other's presence. So if you have reached that
Yeah.
level, then you can like do whatever. You can live your life happily ever after. So that's my mantra for happy
Yeah.
relation, happy marriage, happy
Comfortable
Understand each
silence.
other's silence as well.
silence. Yes, be comfortable in each other's silence.
Yeah.
Good one.
Okay. So Anshu, what let's come to your story now. Your story have very distinct Indian flavors in terms of settings and language. Is there any specific reason to it? Or more importantly, how do you achieve that? If somebody wants to do that, what would your advice to them be?
So, Priya, see, I'll tell you about, as you said, about Indian flavor. So, I used to read, I still read Agatha Christie's. I'm a big fan of Agatha Christie, and I love her murder mysteries. And if you, people like, if I'm sure you have read her, so her stories, bring alive the British countryside. They are so British in their nature, the small villages, the way the
Right.
characters are made, they're all so distinct. You can
Very
actually feel
authentic
as if
and
they're very
yeah.
authentic. Yeah. So I'm very much impressed by her style of writing, and I think somehow I also wanted to do that. Bring out the Indianness of the Indianness in my stories. And
Yeah.
so I just say, what happened a few years ago? I had visited my ancestral Haveli. It's in Rajasthan near Jaipur. And then when that Route 13 happened, I knew that I had
Yeah.
to, write about it. Somehow I had to get that Haveli in my story. So I
Mhm.
worked around it and got it. And you just have to keep your eyes open, ears open, and look, observe people around you, how they talk. That's how the characters and how the plots are made, and you can, write the language. Of course, the language has to come too. So that's how you can get that Indian flavor into your story. So yes, because I am from old Delhi, like my father is from Delhi, old Delhi to be
Mhm.
specific. So I still remember those, childhood summers in Delhi, and that's where for my story, a Moonlight Affair, that's what I wanted to get the flavor right. And I think I'm not sure, but I think I have tried to do my best.
Yes, yes, definitely. It comes out beautifully. And Indian flavor is very distinct, and we all enjoy it. The authenticity of it, the words that you use, it's beautiful. Okay, so tell us about your story in the #love, as in what inspired you, as the like we like to call it, the story behind the story. What was that? How did you come up with this idea, Anshu?
So yeah, as I said, I wanted to write. Somehow, it was difficult actually to write about love, to write a love story. I thought that having, having read so many Mills and Boone, it would be very easy for me to write. But it was not the case. It took me a lot of time to actually, because I had discarded many drafts, and I somehow just it just happened that I wanted this simple girl, though she was from Delhi, but the old part of Delhi uh, where she has grown, where she has grown up, and she meets a similar simple guy. It's a very like how you see in on Netflix, stories about small towns. So that's what I wanted to do
Right.
for my story. I wanted to write about simple people, everyday people, common people, and
Yeah, it's a very real story, it's very believable. Realistic fiction, as we call it. So,
yeah. So that was my
right.
idea, and as I said, I have discarded a few drafts before I could write this one, and but I was quite happy with my story. I'm happy like with the end result. It took me some time, but I got it there.
Yeah, yeah, we enjoyed it thoroughly. Beautiful story and very, very real.
And एक बात
Rashmi
भी
will
बता दूं.
enjoy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rashmi,
Please go on.
when I was writing the story, so it was a very normal, simple story, nothing, बहुत ही clean story. And then I sent it to my editor, Kanika, and she was like, Anshu, it's a love story. It's about love and romance, and your Rano and your Lallan are not even kissing each other. They're like, come on, it's the 21st century, make them kiss at least. So that's what I was thinking. Like, having read Mills and Boone so many times, like I have read hundreds and hundreds of Mills and Boone. I was like, when it came to writing my own like writing a love story, I couldn't even make my characters, kiss. So that was funny, but she got it right. Like she made me do it. So
And it was
thanks to
opposite
Kanika.
for me. I had written like so much at the first time, and I had to censor it. It was first time I was writing, and nobody could believe that Priya is writing this. Even I could not believe myself that I am writing.
I want to
Then I
see
had
that
to
first
censor it.
draft.
No, nobody. It's only my husband has read it, and he enjoyed it, of course. But nobody has read it. I had to cut all the scenes. But still, it's quite steamy. So
Priya, I hope we have kept that version. We'll see it
Yeah,
sometime.
we do want to see that.
maybe someday, someday. Rashmi, what about
Yeah,
you? Your the
yeah,
inspiration or the story behind the story. What is that? We love that question.
yeah. We there is no kiss. They don't even meet in person. So
I know.
it's
Too bad.
literally love. Yeah, too bad. Because the thing is, see, you need to feel it before you do it. And
Right.
it's I think my story somewhere is also very contemporary, not just in the fact that it is a virtual love story, but in the
Yeah.
fact how it actually comes to be. Like neither of them are thinking of meeting somebody. It's the pandemic scenario, and I mean I'm
Yeah.
giving out a lot, but maybe that will make
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
read it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
it's
It's beautiful
the
story.
background is, yeah, it's like set up in the pandemic, and people are not going out, people are not meeting each other in person. So, and most of us are doing this. We are all spending time, at home in front of our screens, virtually. So now imagine we are all, say, I'm living in a family. I have my husband with me, my children with me. But think of somebody who is alone and at home,
Yeah.
and the only connect they have with, say, family, friends, whoever, is just virtual. And such a person, for over almost a year's time now, staying just by themselves, it's not so easy to find avenues to, you can read so much, you can watch Netflix so much. What do you do? So
Yeah. Yeah.
there is this one quiz that we attend as a family. which is an online quiz. And every Sunday, as a family, me, my son, it's for a children's quiz. But we all just make it a point to, that 1 hour we take out of our schedule and we sit. So I was thinking that, somebody who is alone might feel so connected to people if they were doing this, on a regular basis, because it's like a highlight of your
Right.
Sunday. Like, Sunday hai, work nahi hai, you are not even meeting your work colleagues, not even having your regular calls. So what are you going to do? Spend the day all by yourself, and maybe you take this time out, maybe attend a certain quiz, maybe get to know somebody. Can something blossom from
Right.
there? And I don't know, the way it ends is also, I have not ended it on a definite note. So it's
Yeah.
open for interpretation as to where these two, take it
Reader's
ahead.
imagination. Yeah.
It's, yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's left to the reader's imagination. So I think, because that is, eventually also what happens in most, real love stories, is
Right.
that, I mean, yes, in movies we know everything is going to be tied up beautifully in the end, and in books we know where it is going to end. But that is not how life
In
works.
real life, yeah.
You
Yeah.
really don't know whether, you really, and how much can you also know a person virtually. So somebody's,
Right.
showing a certain part of themselves to you. How do you know that is the only thing they are, and, not, something that you wouldn't like? So all that is just up, for interpretation for the readers. And yeah, so that's actually where the whole inspiration, thing comes from. Can something like this work? And yeah, it took quite a bit of, how do you say it, the writing was something. The first draft comes easily, it came very easily, but it was like around 5,000 words. And
Right.
as we all know, the limit was just 3,000 words. And I
Right.
just didn't know what to bring down, and how much to
Right.
trim it. And it's like your baby, right? You don't know what part of it you don't want to show in the final story. It's not that easy to,
Yeah.
be a self editor. Although I'm a very good self editor, I go through like 3, 4, 5 drafts before I actually, send it to even a beta reader. So I say, no,
Right.
this is not working. And for this story, it took about like 8 drafts before
Wow.
I trimmed it down, and I don't think it's still fitting 3,000. It didn't. Yeah,
Yeah. So that's the challenge, to even all of
it
us
is.
face this challenge to
It is.
turn a story in 3,000 words. It's
Yeah.
a challenge. And
And
as
it's,
you
I
said,
think,
both
also
of you,
about the
right?
story. No, Priya, I mean, I think
Right.
it's also the story. Some stories are okay, like they somehow just get trimmed down much easier than some other stories. Some stories just
Mm-hmm.
refuse to. They're like, no, no. If you cut this part, the relevance is gone. If you cut this part,
Right.
this thing doesn't stand. Some stories I have found it there, and it's not that difficult for me. I do adhere to word count for future reference. Just telling you, I do adhere to word counts generally.
Right.
It's just that this story had so much of, maybe, a lot of me in it, and it was really difficult to trim it down. And she knows it very
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
how difficult it was to trim it down.
Yeah.
And
Right.
yeah, so
So
I
I
hope
just
the final
realized that
piece,
both your
meets.
this yes, both your stories are very real. Rashmi, your story, the many people have found love in during pandemic. The way
Yes,
your characters have found. So it's again
yes,
very real, and it's believable that it can happen and it
yes,
does happen. So again,
it
I
does
think
happen.
that's where
Yes,
the beauty lies in the life. That's how we see it, and
yes,
that happens to us.
yes.
So, and how do you find your characters? These real characters. Where do they hide? Do they hide in plain sight, or how? What comes to you first, like plot or character, or what is your style, writing style, Rashmi?
It
You
depends
pantser or a
again.
plotter?
No, I'm not much of a plotter actually, but sometimes a certain plot just comes. Like I said in this case, what if somebody is alone, and what if they are doing this by themselves, and how will it be for them? So sometimes the plot comes, sometimes the characters, you see somebody, you hear about somebody, you watch a certain character in a movie, and you think, oh, here this is like a kind of a secondary character, but what would be his story or her story? and then you go from there. So I'm actually not a big plotter, or I don't do outlines. I just write, off the cuff. And the first draft is like very impromptu, very, very, like, I don't even think when I'm doing the first draft. It's just pen, paper, and just start, push, that's it. And but then, yeah, rewriting is where a lot of work happens, where the real shape of the
Mm-hmm.
story, comes together for me. And
Right, right.
so that's mostly how it goes. In this case, like I said, the plot came, and then I thought of the girl, who was alone. And then I thought, okay, so this girl, then how that's how this Mishti and Dhruv, they all came together. And then it was a challenge to, how much of their lives to show, how much of their lives to keep, from the readers and from each other. So that is where, it got a little, this thing. But yeah, plot is what in this case came first. But it comes, it
Yeah.
comes. Sometimes it's an
Usually,
idea that you
yeah.
have, right? Sometimes you will think
Even
of an
same with
idea and
me,
thinking, yeah,
right, right. Same with me, plot comes first and the characters jump in, but it's the characters who don't leave me alone. They're like, no, we
yes,
have more to
yes,
say.
yes,
So this is what happens with me. What has
yeah.
happened to you, Anshu? How do you write?
So for me, Priya, for me, the plot comes first. Something rather than someone should come to my mind. So I develop the plot, and then the characters develop accordingly. So I've never come across like I might have like I might copy or might take traits from people I know and put them in my characters, but I have never seen a person and felt like putting him or her in my story as such, like as is. So it's always the plot for me.
Okay. I think we have some questions from audience. We would like to take that. This LP says Soul Kitchen Heart. And Bharat asked this question. When did you write your first story and what was it about?
Uh,
Anshu, would you take it up
So
first?
yeah, so my first story, I wrote it when I was 6 years old, and but
Wow.
it was not fiction. It was a story that my father had narrated about Ganpati, and I had just written it down. Then I just wrote it down the next day, so it was not a fiction per se. But yes, I remember my first story was when I was 14 years old, and believe it or not, it was in Hindi. I used to write in Hindi then. It was a love story. At like I was 14 years old and I wrote it, but I couldn't finish it. So, and I don't know where that notebook has gone. I have lost
Uh,
it. So I
would
regret
have
that.
loved to read that.
I know even I would want to read, and because my Hindi used to be
Finish it,
very good
maybe.
at that time. So I regret having lost it. But so Varad, yeah, that's the answer to your question.
Rash, Rashmi, what about you?
wow.
What was your first story?
Yeah, I think I was a teenager sometime. Like I said, I used to write all the time, tiny little stories, but they were like more like scenes than stories, individual scenes. Just this very, how do you say, very zoomed in kind of a view of a certain story, kind of just a scene here and there. So that has been going on for some time. But yeah, officially, I think I wrote the first story was somewhere in 2015, 16, I think. Yeah, that was a proper story, and it's there on my blog for everybody to see. And it was
Awesome.
written. It was written in response to the Right India campaign prompt, which I have not won. And the plot, I think I wrote also because it was one of those very popular writers. I forget now who it was for, but the countdown was supposed to be there, and it goes like 10, 9, 8, 7. So that was a part of the prompt, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay, what do you write for this? And I was not into fiction writing still then. It was just like probably one of my very first attempts at fiction, and I wrote. the story of a girl who is about to be, they say na ladki dekhne aate hain, right? So she's going
Mm-hmm.
to be the girl whom there are people who have come to see, and she's like decided, "Ki nahi, I'm not going to, do anything. I'm not going to be saying yes to this guy and all that." And towards the end of it, after a conversation with, this person, she's, sort of changed her mind, and there's towards the end, I bring it somehow to the countdown by saying, that he will be, he's given a certain time after which he'll take a flight, and then he will not be accessible for a certain number of hours, and she thinks that she should call him, and then there is this, it ends with the countdown, say 10, 9, 8, 7, where I think she eventually just does make the call saying, yeah, I think we should go ahead with this. So it was a, complete mismatch when it comes to the prompt and the story. But yeah, no wonder it didn't win. But it is there on the blog to see. Yeah,
Right. We would love to
that was one
read
of
that.
the story. Yeah.
Quickly go through other some comments. Archana says, "Lovely to hear you all. Thank you for joining us and watching us." Venki asked, "Please regale us with something which the readers do not know about
Oh,
you." So whoever wants to pick it up, open for grab. Either of you.
and you go first.
So I'll tell you about a couple of things that I did. They are crazy things that I did. Yeah, as I said, that I loved Salman Khan like anything. I had a big time crush on him. So it was a time when I was like 10 or 11 years old, and I had come across his interview uh, in Stardust, and they had mentioned his number in it. Those days,
That
it
times,
was
yeah.
not.
This is
Yeah, those
getting
were simpler
interesting.
times. Yeah, they didn't
And
think about
landline,
privacy
yeah.
and all that, and landline number. And then his birthday is on 27th December, if people know, if you know. So I just called him on his birthday, and a male voice answered the phone, and I started singing, like "Happy Birthday," and then that person cut me off, and he was like, hold on, I am not Salman,
Wow.
I'm Salim, and Salman is not at home. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, okay, sorry, uncle. Please give my regards to Salman Khan.
Thankfully, you
And
only sang the song, and that too just happy birthday.
I was 11 years
Not
old.
like Mere Rang
But
Mein Rangne Wale.
so
Oh
yes,
my
and
God.
I called him during the day and on a STD, and the STD rates were astronomical at the time. People didn't just
Yeah.
randomly call people. So yes, that was one of the crazy this thing, like
And
something that.
still you decided to sing the song on STD. You know?
So Salman
That
Khan's
was
birthday, I have to do that.
gutsy. Wow. That was super gutsy, man. I could never do something like that.
No, I had many posters of Salman Khan in my bedroom, and my father was so he used to be so upset. And I remember one Friday he just pulled them. Oh, he was like, enough now.
So Shri says Anshu calling dips on their incident.
Definitely, hands down. Total winner.
Venki says, bus pass on the STD charges today.
And now, in fact, now we stay in the same city, and I have never met him or never done that. So it's like, so I have been to Bandra, I
Now
have
you
been to
can,
Galaxy apartment, I have strolled around,
Wow.
that area a few times
when
in the
we
hope of catching him, but no
next
such
time
luck.
we'll meet there and stalk him. Okay. For you and sing the song. Oh, we missed his birthday. Rashmi, what about
Oh
you?
my
I mean,
God.
where's the question go? Yeah, Rashmi.
No, no. I haven't done anything so daring ever in my life. No.
Yeah,
No, nothing.
any crazy thing or if you have done while we are at it.
I don't
If we can match Anshu's
know,
anecdote.
Baba. She's clearly the winner in this. This is hands down hers to take. No. I mean, no. The craziest thing, I ever did was just to fall in love. That was crazy enough to take
Oh,
away everything else. So,
Ditto, Rashmi.
wow.
yeah, you get that, right? I mean, once you've done that, that's it. There's nothing
Yes.
crazier than that.
That beats like everything.
Yeah, that is the beginning and the end.
Yes. We have another question for Raj. Can you also share some insight on your writing style and which is
So
very
that's your
unique and
husband, right?
engaging?
Right,
Yeah,
Rashmi? Is that your
yeah,
Is
he
it?
is, and I'm surprised he's actually watching this.
Good. So
Okay.
then you can answer this question, Rashmi.
Um, Writing style, I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't come. How do you say it? It's the spontaneous. It starts with the spontaneous idea. It just starts with something that you have to tell out right now. It's a story that just won't sit quiet. So it'll begin with a pen and paper with the first spontaneous draft, and it'll take from there with edits and re-edits. And he should know because there are several re-edits, and he gets to read all of them. He's not much of a reader, my husband, but the only thing he ever reads is what I write. So, so
Same
yeah.
is my
So it's
my
more.
husband.
Yeah, yeah.
He
We
does
get a
not
lot.
read
I think we have a lot in
fiction.
common.
Yeah, he reads non-fiction, but fiction he reads only mine, or rather I
Oh my.
make him read. So, to be precise.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's like no reading, nothing other than the news or anything that is mandatory reading for him. He's a lawyer, so uh, that's all he reads. But when it comes to fiction, it's the only fiction he has ever read is what I have written, and I think it helps that he's a lawyer because he's happy to read every redraft that I make, and he gives me comments, and it helps. Yeah.
So we have another
Yes.
question for you, Rashmi. Are your first drafts on paper? Srivalli asked
Yes.
this.
Yes, they are. They are very much on paper, pen and paper, ink pen. If I can help it, gel pen. Now that my son is using gel pens, I'm loving gel pens. I always loved ink pens, but that gels are much easier and less cumbersome. So yeah. So first drafts are always on
So
paper. Then I actually type them out in their entirety on the laptop, and it goes from there. Then there are version one, version two, version three. It goes like that.
right. Awesome. So we have 53 minutes already been talking and doesn't feel like, right? Can you
No,
believe
no,
that?
not at all.
No, no, I can't.
So we one
Absolutely
last
not.
question for you guys. Just convince your reader to buy #love.
Anshu, start singing.
No, I think uh, how can
Just
someone
one
not
or two
buy
lines,
#love? No, no, it's
right?
20 beautiful stories. Every story different from the next one, and so many characters, so many different plot lines. Like I would be surprised if someone passes that beautiful opportunity, and not it's very it's not very expensive too, right, Priya? It's like
Yeah.
No.
It's
199 rupees.
I think yeah. It gives you 20 reasons to fall in love again. If you are in love, beautiful. Read it with your spouse or with your love. If you are not in love, you need to
Exactly.
read it to understand love.
And
And you're
there's a
lost in
story
love,
for everyone.
it's
And there's a story for
everyone.
everyone.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you don't like this story, but there will be 10, 15 others which you will, I'm sure they will like. So,
And I'm sure all our stories are beautiful. So I would say this is the beautiful book to have and read
Yes.
with
Yes.
your the love of your life if you can. Rashmi, what do you
Even
say?
if you even if you don't read it with the love of your life, you can gift it to them. You can read it for them. Or
Read
you
it to
should.
them
There
also.
is. Yes, yes. Read it to them, gift it to them, read it for them. Do buy #love. And there's a reason because we have authors ranging from 15 years to we are
oh
not
yes.
supposed to disclose the
Yeah,
other end.
definitely.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay. Nobody asks writers' ages. Writers' ages don't matter. What matters is what they write and how good their stories are. and nobody other than a reader can actually tell you how good or bad your story is. So if you can find one reader who tells you, "Oh, I read this story of yours and I actually liked it," you should consider yourself, to be, yes, this is it. That is what being a writer actually
Yes.
is all about. And for us, 20 writers who have
Absolutely.
put together this little collection, I think it is time that readers should pick up the book. Price may or may not be a factor. We are on unlimited also, yeah. Come on, pick us up on Kindle Unlimited. Pick us up wherever you can pick us up cheap. We'll also come up with some other promotions where we'll offer you, for lesser prices. But do pick up the book, do read, because what is happening today, I'm sure both of you, are also writers, Priya and Anshu, you will also agree with me. We have so many more people who want to tell stories than people who want to
Yes.
read stories.
Agree.
And the fact remains that no matter how many stories you will have, want to tell, if you are not reading them, it's not going to help.
Right.
As readers,
Right.
as
Right.
writers, as
Absolutely.
anybody, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How else will we get our next generation reading? How else will we get, so many beautiful stories out if we are not going to read? So do read. Start with our book. Hashtag love. It's 20 Shades of
Absolutely.
Love,
Agree.
our very own Desi 20 Shades of Love. You love them.
That was
Yes.
lovely, Rashmi.
So on that note, yes, beautiful. Absolutely. So on that note, we'll end this interview and beautiful session we had with these lovely ladies. And
And
please buy the book if you have not. Paperback will be coming soon. So
yes,
please buy it and read and leave us a review. We'd love to hear from you. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for joining
Thank you,
us.
Priya. Thank
thank
you,
you,
Priya,
Priya.
so much
Bye.
Wonderful
Thank you.
host.
Thank you
for
And
guys.
it
making
was
us
fun,
so
Anshu.
comfortable. Bye,
Yes,
bye,
made us very comfortable. Bye bye. Bye.
Yeah.
bye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Bye,
guys.
See you
bye, guys.
Thanks
soon.
for watching.